Hello. It's been a few days. I just had a really weird outtake. It was corruption music just playing randomly. I don't understand why. Um, but oh yes, I was going to get Hellstone bars to make the Phoenix Blaster, wasn't I? Among other things, probably. This house is very inconvenient. I might have to make doors like everywhere. So how do I do that? How many bars? It's 10. Not too bad. How much obsidian have I got in the chest? 50. Okay, it's not too bad. I can't remember what I really got up to. I can't imagine a lot. I make a phase blade? Some fashion. Alrighty. So, what needs to be done is I need to be making hell-based stuff. So apparently all my progress in regards to whatever sort of hell thing I did last time is gone. I don't really understand what happened. Unless I'm just insane and never built it, but I swear I did. You would have just seen it. Anyway, that progress is removed. I've then since decided what I was doing is a awful idea, and I'm going to make a half-decent arena instead of the really shitty one I was planning on building. Fighting Queen Bee was another thing we were doing. I did not mean to make some sticky glow sticks. Sorry. So, number one trick to the wall of flesh. Just use sticky dynamites to pull up the buildings so the buildings aren't in your way, and then use the buildings' walls to make blocks and make all of the blocks into platforms. This is especially important in expert mode because the lava slimes are a giant pain and they spill lava everywhere, but luckily we don't have to deal with that sort of issue. So I'm just placing some ropes here so I have to worry a lot less. Completely optional. I'm just doing it because I have both of the climbing claws and a bottle and a grappling hook, so really it's not necessary, but I just figured it saves me some time. Another tip for you is if you were doing that, you can just make rope coils and just spin the rope coils, but well, apparently torches were in the way, so no wonder it was so quick. I was thinking it was quick and not many ropes. Now that is that's why we do what we're doing. Unfortunately, past me is a giant pain in the ass. So we're not going to be doing that. We're going to be using our meteorite bars to make... Oh, I remember how to do it. So do we have an arm stealer? Apparently we do not have an arm stealer. Mildly annoying, but alas, not my problem. I feel like I also made some dirt housing up here. Maybe my last like 20 minutes of progress didn't happen. Maybe I like Alt F4'd out of the game or something. I don't know. Sounds like something I would do. I was pretty not feeling the game last time I was playing, which kind of sucks. But what can you do? Alright. I'll make two of those, and a bunch of these actually. Because I think the stone walls can look nice. I don't want the tower to look as ugly as it's going to look. I'm actually kind of glad all the progress from last time was removed, because I was just being a crybaby. Big old crybaby. Imagine that. Me, a crybaby? Imagine. Like just a little bit of visual difference, so your eyes have something to do. Yeah, that's always a little bit of fun. And a little bit like that. And a little bit like this. So we have some obsidian skin potions. We have 5 of them? How the hell did we get 5 of them? I can't believe we got 5. Well, I know exactly how we got 5, but that's an absurd amount to get. Do we have feather falling? If we had a feather falling, I'll just chug. No, don't have feather falling. And we also don't have any regular musket balls either. So I'm hoping an arms dealer comes like today, so I can buy some musket balls, so I don't have to worry about the whole making meteorite balls thing too much. Also, what would be nice is if I could get myself some Hermes boots slash sailfish boots slash whatever boots want to show up. I'm not too fussed, if I'm entirely honest. So I'm just going really high, because if I can get high, I'm thinking perhaps I might be able to see a floating island or two if I'm lucky. But that's rarely the case, isn't it? No, it's just a bit of a laugh. Really, I just need to go for the musket balls. I honestly cannot believe there's no crimson. Like, all the way to the jungle, even. That is honestly insane. It's like unheard of for there to be a one-sided crimson that far over. But shouldn't be an issue. Should be able to get into it too quick. Quick. I'll pick up some day blooms because I'll need them for a couple of later fights. Just the classic stuff. There's nothing really to talk about at the moment. I'll ask you how your day is. How's your day been? Oh, really good. I'm glad to hear it. Not feeling any of those sad times, are you? No, you're not? I'm glad. And honestly, cool. I'm glad to hear it. I don't like when you're upset. I like when you have a big smile. And doesn't matter who's listening to this, because I believe the same no matter what. I think everyone deserves to be happy, even people who, maybe there's one or two people who don't deserve to be happy. But for the most part, I think everyone deserves to be happy. There's your today's wholesome content. I don't know what sort of bug I killed, but it was an accident and I don't like it. So what the hell is this? Sand. Don't know how I got the light to see that, but apparently I saw it once. It's probably like wand of sparking flames or something. I hope to find another entrance to the jungle, because this is a very small jungle, little entrance bit. Sometimes they can lead you all the way to hell. They often do. So one like that is pretty sad. Let's hope I don't get a world like that when the update comes out, because I'd be very upset. Now here's the crimson. I feel an evil presence watching me. That is pretty bad timing, but what can you do? We could probably find him on the go. I'm not too scared. So I've been waiting for this, and I've been waiting for the goblins. The goblins are like being a little bit rude, if anything. I've actually had flares, which is bad. Definitely want like as many flares as possible. I'll buy some from the merchant soon. So I'm not sure if the eye follows me down here. I think actually very specifically it doesn't. It only attacks you when you're in like the surface. So I'm going to head to the surface so I can fight this silly eye. There we are, with this music. Should be high enough. With Molten though, he honestly should be at fight. Like he shouldn't be hard at all. I'd be like silly to fail. I mean, it's always possible, but I really hope not. I hope my years of Terraria experience would give me some sort of credibility. So I cannot believe the Crimson has actually gotten all the way to the beach. So here's the Cthulhu. Just on time. Alright, get out of here. I'll just burn him. Alright, come on. So with this boss fight, what you really want to do is avoid the big guy and also shoot the little guys. I mean, he's like the easiest boss. Well, it's probably not the easiest. I think King Slime might be easier someday. No, this guy's definitely easier. I think he's the easiest boss, so I don't need to be given tips on this guy. When he does the charge, avoid him because that's his most damaging attack. But then again, if you have molten armor like me, like he does, like look at that, he did like no damage to me. So if you don't know, the way this guy works is if you are over 200 health, any given night where you have not defeated him yet on the world, he will have a chance to come and try and mess you up. But if you're this far into the game, I mean, if you have 200 life, you should probably be in a situation where that isn't a problem. That's my hot take. Oh my god, I cannot aim. Yeah, that's what I was aiming. I was actually aiming for that guy. Cheeky of me, wasn't it? So I actually don't think that I have really much to gain by fighting the Brain of Cthulhu, except practice. But practice is a little bit worthless. I mean, he's a critical stage of pre-hardmode progression if you don't have the Reaver Shark, but because I've gone and cheesed to the Reaver Shark, there's not much to worry about. So, also the corruption this close to the Crimson, the Crimson so close to the jungle is what I meant to say, is typically pretty bad. I don't need them. Because in hard mode it spreads, which is not good. Well, I mean, it spreads in pre-hard mode just very, very slowly. But what that means is, after a while, especially if you're playing like over the course of like a few weeks in like expert or whatever, your whole jungle can be removed by Crimson, and you can't really you can contaminate it back, but well, you can't because it turns all the mud into dirt, and you can't contaminate the dirt back, which is incredibly annoying. There's a boulder. Glad I just decided to go the other way. Alright. There's diamonds. They are. I mean, I'll pick them up for some laughs, but didn't think I'd find 15 of them anyway. Nah, only 11. To keep remembering I don't have a flare gun on me. I'm a big fan of the flare gun, just the idea of being able to shoot your light wherever you want it. Very valuable. Star statues are one of the only statues in the game, like what I said last time, that are actually worth anything. I didn't mention which statues are worth anything. I just said some are, some aren't. I could definitely make use of those glow sticks, actually. Band of regen, don't actually need. I'll crack into this because these have unique loot. Boomstick, not important. I'll take these bars just in case I need them. Grav potion, very, very, very valuable. Muramasa, don't really need. Alrighty. Do I have a Splunker? I do. I'll chug it. That's mainly for life crystals. I would suggest if you're like don't really know what you're looking for and you're just doing it because it's probably not your best use of one of those potions. They're very, very valuable later in the game, but I plan to mostly skip most of the phases where you'd need it. I'm just aiming so badly, I'm sorry that you had to watch that. I'm specifically looking for chests and life crystals, but neither of which has really been found that much, except this one right here. So if you're being as greedy as I am on expert, you'd be dead. You can't be this crazy. So this, when I say it's practice for when Master Mode comes out, really it's me making myself feel like Master Mode's even harder than it is. Staff of Regrowth, very valuable. on regular run, but I don't think I'll be doing any farming. So I don't think it matters. I'm mostly looking to get 400 life. Oh my god. Once I get 400 life, there's not much in the jungle I really need. Typically, life crystals are pretty easy to find in the jungle, but they kind of nerfed them a bit. They used to just be able to go to the bottom of hell and get like a whole player's worth of crystals, but then they changed it because it was too easy to like max people out. Like if you rushed hell, which I kind of get, but also it's kind of annoying. Right. This chest is one that has the gold chest loot table, so I can have Hermes boots in it. It doesn't. This is the other important heart, statue. It's the heart crystal one. It's quite valuable too. Still night time. It's another tip for you. I actually can't auto walking. But I found my way into the corruption either way, so I'm going to use my sticky dynamite if I still have it on me to crack into. Actually, I could use my Reaver Shark at this point. Oh well. And then use my. Do I even have a hammer? I don't have a hammer. Can't use a. Nah, need to use a hammer. Alright, well, I guess I'm not doing that. Foolish of me. I've been doing so little house designing that I don't have a hammer, which is very rare. It's not often that happens to me. Oh my god, my menu's filling around. I hate that this guy's throwing a party. I should be getting goblins. So annoying. These slimes are so annoying. There's a lot of rails. I did see that life crystal. I saw that one too. 3. Oh, I should really get them while I have... There's a long rail. Holy moly. I should very quickly get those while I have Spelunk vision. Because if one's through a wall, I could very like this one. Okay, this one. Alright, that one's there, that one's there. Can memorize those two. This one's easy to get. Oh, I just threw it on the floor. Double check that I didn't see any more. Alright. Just digging up my way to the heart crystal. Alright, heart crystal's here. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, I could kind of use those. Hellfire arrows. Alright. Not a problem. Alright, so, did I see any chests? I mean, this jungle is so open. Jungles tend to be pretty open, but this one's like crazy. This is like one of the most open worlds I've ever seen. Like, looking at like somehow some of these caves are like... Caves are rarely like this wide. Which I appreciate. I love some wide ones. That's for sure. Again, I should have really been going for stingers and like, you know, stingers, honey blocks, making queen bee spawn-ins. But honestly, this time, don't really think I think I'm gonna fight wall of flesh without the B-nades. I mean, that would make the fight so much easier, but that sucks. That also sucks. Alright. I was so done for there. Let's do it. I was gonna say I'm gonna store my money before I lose it. Luckily I lost it right next to the piggy bank. I'm glad that the nurse Caitlin here doesn't just run out and go yoink. Because if she yoinked it from me, that would suck. So, alright, quick stack that in there. I'll put these 2 statues down. Not like I'm going to use them for anything, but... Oh, I bet the fucking cunt lady... Yeah, she took that spot. Could have given me 2. I think I'm just going to go down and dynamite. Unless Jalen shows up. I was going to say, I was just thinking about him. Thinking about getting meteor balls. The reason I want meteor balls so badly, and some ammo in general, is I really shouldn't sell those actually. Because once you have meteorite bars and some of these musket balls, 2 of them, make meteorite balls. And these are like a slightly better version of musket balls. They do a little bit more damage, but one of the cool applications is they bounce off walls. So what this means is if you go... I was trying to switch my inventory around so I could pay a little bit more attention. If you shoot the balls directly up into the air, they bounce off islands and come back, like floating islands, and come back down. It's very possible that I'm missing the shots bouncing down, which happens, but there we are. So a little trick that I'll show you for you. If you just want to nerd pole up, you can just use some ropes like this. And it is a regular floating island, which is good. I'll just grapple my way around it because it's low gravity. It can be very risky to do that though, so you know, don't always do that. Shining Red Balloon is a fantastic piece of tech because it allows you to jump higher. So I think I could just chug a grav and go look for the rest of these. Or I could continue my search this way. Here we are. Try to do a little bit to the right this time. It is actually just as easy to use a gravitation potion and just like fly your way around and just check all the islands that way. But sometimes it just isn't as fun, you know. I hope for a horseshoe. Star Fury is okay. It's like not as good as the Reaver Shark in some applications. And they have PS as well, which I didn't know. Can't say I've really used these shots much. If I shoot directly across, am I lined up to this other island? Will they come back? Guess not. I was just really curious. Alright, I'm going to use one of these obsidian skins down in the hell to get enough hellstone to upgrade that pistol. Because it's a pretty good one. Just have to remember that I take full damage, which can be an easy thing to forget sometimes. Oh, fuck, I'm so bad. I did the classic thing. I always tell people, it's like, hey, don't hold out your magic mirror, you're going to regret it. And then people are like, pfft, as if I regret it, and they always regret it. Well, I just did the thing. So, if you ever see me getting angry at someone, say, hey, Riley, you're a hypocrite. Big ol' hypocrite. And I'll be like, okay, understand. Firstly, I'm glad you watched my video. Secondly, I deserve this. Now this gun is really good. This isn't even upgraded. Oh my god, it's so hard to aim though. Alright, so I'll pop some dynamites down. Okay, firstly, root. Secondly, it's I kind of swap this stuff around. Put the guard on the hot bar is always my little trick. Flare gun I kind of want to keep. Sticky bombs, archery potion. It's all kind of useful stuff. It's stuff that I should have all put all of it away. Doors and banners and stuff. Alright, platforms and walls are the main ones you want. So start stick it bombing. Get out of here, you dumb bat. Sticky dynamite a little bit too. Why not? Just really get that stuff destroyed. Really steal those platforms. There has to be like a obsidian furniture crafting table, right? Oh well, I'll head home. And do some of this. You never do what I just did. You'll accidentally throw a bomb, I promise you. Alright, so put some of this stuff away. Ugh, I've got so much garbage. You don't even know. Don't even need these potions anymore. I've got these ones. I'll put these away. Don't need recalls. Don't need these. Don't need bars. Don't need those. Don't need those. Alright, there's some inventory space for me. Oh, I didn't bring a crafting table. Alright, so you make all the walls into bricks. And make all the bricks into platforms. And just like that, very, very easily, I have made 700 platforms, which should be more than enough to fight the wall of flesh. I probably want more meteor shots or more balls in general. But then again, I've got like hellfire and wooden arrows. I think I'll make some hellstone bars, and I'll make the pistol out of it, and what I don't use I'll make into hellfire arrows. So that's useful. So I'll just chuck this one. Shouldn't need too much of the stuff. You only need like 5 a bar, I think, maybe? No, it can't be that even. Might be 4 a bar. All I know is you need a handful of it and some obsidian. And then you can live a happier life. Maybe I should really be commentating more, so this could be really something you put on in the background. It's like you have a weekend to yourself. Just put on this video of me talking. I die abruptly in some sort of horrific coronavirus-based freak accident. Put on this video. You could be watching this like 50 years from now, and you're like, wow, this is the sort of crappy-looking block-based video game you played as a child. I'll be like, well, I wasn't really a child, more of a young adult, but yes, this is the sort of game I played. Yes, it's made of blocks, but this and Minecraft were two of the most popular games. Well, I could hardly say this is one of the most popular games. It's a very, very well received game, but I'm not sure if many would put it up as like one of the greatest games of all time. Except if you ask me, I'd probably say this is one of the best. Oh, I'm a big fanboy though, that's the difference. Anyway, I will yeet myself back home. I will grab some obsidian, and I will make some hellstone bars. Okay, you can actually make hellfire arrows, which is good. So Phoenix Blaster, Chickapla, and I'll make some hellfire arrows. Where'd they go? Hello? Oh, right there. They're pretty cheap as well. I thought they were a lot more expensive than that. Oh, I actually need the regular arrows. Merchant? Oh, of course the merchant lives out there. You know, because I'm so lazy. Oh, the arm still lives in there, as if. I'm going to put the merchant in there. And I'm going to walk over here. And then once he's in there, up there, and come over to him. So that's a little trick you can only do at night, because they always spawn in their houses at night. It's kind of like a fun little quirk. Alright. Some more hellfire arrows, please. Excellent. Now I can just kind of use these two weapons consistently. Did I have any more meteorite, or did I use it all? Under the impression I probably... No, I didn't even use it all. Wow. Alright. Get some of that. And get some of those. What are those? Alrighty. So I'm actually going to get my potions. You know, I think I'm pretty bold. I'm not even going to make an arena. Yeah? Yeah, am I that insane? I am that insane. Because I don't think we need it. Because I think this boss is actually really easy if you have like the right sort of stuff. So I'm going to grab Iron Skin, Regeneration. Iron Skin, Regeneration, Water Walking. Hunter might help. Probably don't need it. Archery, big definitely. And I think that's it. I literally think that's it. I'll put these, actually, there's one thing I'll do. I'll get rid of these, and I will I'll get a trout. Yeah, crazy. And I'll make a sashimi. Chug. Really, I should have made all my seafood into sashimi supreme, and then bish bash bosh, you're done. But you know, because the 20-minute buff to a little improvement to all stats, pretty valuable. And an expert, it like stabilizes your health regeneration, because otherwise it doesn't. Like, you have lower health regeneration than normal. Doesn't matter. Okay, so straight up, I'm going to go very specifically onto this side of this building, because he always goes the opposite, like whatever way he has more space to go. Does that make sense? What I mean by that is if you're on the left side, he'll come from the left, so you have more space to run. And if you're like right here, he would definitely go this way. He wouldn't just spawn there and then be a wall, because you can't get behind him. It's kind of like the big joke. Anyway, he's coming from that way. I can hear him in my ear. Alright. Chug up. I'll use some of this. So general rule of thumb is the hungries give you hearts, which is a pretty good tip in general. The two eyes have less defense than his mouth. Other assorted tip is heart reach potions are really good in this fight, which I didn't bring any, which is okay. Don't think I'll need them. Yeah, and water walking works on lava. Definitely don't get caught on the wrong side of him. It's definitely a good tip. So if you see him catching up, like gaining on you, definitely don't let that happen. I'm starting to get a little bit stressed out now. As I said, this is such an easy boss fight and I don't need to prepare. Rule of thumb, the best time of prepared is ever prepared. There, I said it. Did I even say it last episode? I think I tried to avoid it. What? Why is that not working? He'd be dead already like 5 times over if I had V-nades. Oh no, I'm on the wrong side of him. There we are. Oh my god, that was a lot closer than I had to be. Silly me. Well, that's him dead. That's one less thing to worry about. Never fight the way I just did it. Don't use this as a guide. There's like 100 things you could have done better in that fight than what I just did. Arena is the number one big one. I didn't have an arena, so I kept getting caught, and I had no clear shot on him half the time. You know, that sort of thing. What is that? That's just a bird. I thought it was like something special. I can tell all this is hallowed now. I didn't think the map updated straight away, but apparently it does. So I just continue to use this Molten Fury with these shots. Man, these enemies get strong quick. My game's lagging up as it kind of like loads in what all the new tiles are. Whoa. Alright. These new enemies are tough. I'm gonna need some new weapons quick. Christ almighty. What sort of weapon is really good? I don't know what sort of weapons are actually half decent. Good early game hard mode weapons. I mean, if I could get any of the mimic ones, that would be pretty good. If I could get all the hard mode ores, like the adamantite or titanium, that'd be also very good. If I get an Uzi, that would be incredibly fantastic. No such luck. I remember once when I was playing one of my solo expert worlds, I beat the wall of flesh and the very first thing I killed, I got an Uzi. Well, the very first one of these I killed. uses just, it makes all your bullets into high velocity bullets, and you just get the infinite musket pouch, and it's just an incredible piece of technology. It's just blah 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 blah. Everything's dead. So just don't know how much longer I'm going to play. Not saying I'm bored already. I just think that don't want to overdo the episodes. I want to make them so I can watch them at least in pieces. I don't want to like have to take 5 sittings to watch one video. You know, it's very frustrating. But taking 5 sittings to watch one series, not a problem. So what I'm going here to do is to get the Pwn Hammer and bust these altars, because I'm going to get Palladium, Orichalcum, and Titanium. Those are the best 3 to get, in my opinion. You either get one or the other. How am I running? What in the world? Don't know how I was running. But the phantoms, the wraiths, they spawn when you destroy them. So you have to be pretty careful. Yeah, that was a lot closer than I would have liked it to be. Alright, so some wooden arrows. I don't really need this bookshelf because I'm not going to be making spells. Ori emblem doesn't really matter too much either. Unless I start doing melee. Which I very well could do. Depends on the weapons I find, I suppose. The dart pistol would be pretty valuable, I imagine. I think that's something I need to get my hands on. Wings. I can get my hands on some wings. That would also be a very valuable addition. This is very... These things are very strong. Maybe I'm used to them being expert, so they're a little bit stronger there. But... So the first thing you do whenever you get into hard mode is to go for these ores. If you had like a lot of preparation, like what I imagine it will be like when I'm doing master mode, is fishing crates will have these ores in them if you open them in hard mode. So you just wait until hard mode to open them. It's pretty foolproof plan, in my opinion. So I would like to make a pickaxe out of this stuff, please. I tend to prefer the pickaxes because they have knockback, whereas the drills don't. The drills do damage quicker. Unlike the Reaver Shark, don't think it's going to really be used for that much damaging. My music's messing up again. I'll make the imp staff, actually. Oh my god, I'm so clumsy with this magic mirror today. I'll do that. We'll do that so we can spawn a couple in. Get rid of this cactus sword. So what would I like to do? Go mine some pink ore. I actually quite like to finish this rope, to be honest. So perhaps I'll go down and swap out torches for alternate sides. So my quick tip is that use the first ore to mine. Like you can't mine this pink stuff with the Reaver Shark, so you need to upgrade it. So you upgrade it to this one, and then you can upgrade it again. So then you can mine the third ore, which will either be adamantite or titanium. But then don't upgrade your pickaxe again because it's useless. It makes you mine a tiny bit faster. It's not worth it. It's a waste. You'll need as much titanium as you can get for your armor sets, or adamantite if you decide to do that. A little thing to point out is that the boulder is here, obviously. This would turn into pearl stone if it was normal stone, but because it's the actuator blocks made of stone, they remain that way. So there's a fun little tip for you. Oh my god. This is disgraceful. Alright, there's a mimic. Oh, there goes that mimic. We're quickly learning the capabilities of this gun, and it's that it can't shoot through many people. So I want to go down and see if this mimic's down here. Well, not if I get killed. Drop 6 gold. Well, I think that was a good little bit of progress for today. So if it's been anticlimactic, beat the wall flash. I mean, it's something. Now I'm in hard mode. There's plenty of things to do. I'll probably go for the whole set of titanium armor next time. Goblins, mix some of these together like this, and this can go together. This and this can go together. I can mix a philosopher's stone with that. So if I kill that mimic and got one, that would have been good, but no such luck. And yeah, hope you enjoyed. If you're watching this, I doubt you are, but if you're here, I appreciate it. I hope you have a fantastic day. If it's still daytime, night if it's night. Hope you're doing well, and we'll see you next time. Bye bye.